Okay, good morning, everyone. And in this today's project demo, I'll be demonstrating about automation of JSON file generation, S3 upload, and DynamoDB integration. So what we are trying to do in this project is that we're gonna create an automation where we're gonna generate JSON files on our EC2 instance, and then we automatically push that JSON files to S3 bucket, and then we automatically then load this load these files, the JSON file into the DynamoDB. So we are trying to integrate all these three AWS services, and then we're going to enable SNS notification where if we upload the files on S3 bucket, we're going to get the notification that the files are being uploaded, deleted, or like modified. So the objective of our project is that we're gonna generate the JSON file dynamically, and then we upload the generated files to an S3 bucket, and then we load the JSON file from S3 to an AWS DynamoDB table. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the working demo of this project. So first thing is that you have to go to your AWS console, and first we're gonna set up all the AWS services before starting the project. So first thing is that we're gonna create an S3 bucket. Let's create a bucket. So I'm going to give a name, for example, learn more automation project. Okay. So this is going to be the bucket name. So I'm going to just enable, I'm just going to enable the bucket versioning. I'm just going to create a bucket here. Okay. So I'm just going to navigate to the bucket which I've created. Yeah. So this is the bucket which I've created. So second step is that I'm going to create a DynamoDB table. So let me just open a new tab. So I'm just gonna type DynamoDB. So I'll just go all the way to table. So I will just delete this one. So- Okay, let it just get deleted. So I'll just create a new table by the name of learn more, and I'm gonna give the partition key as PK and short key as SK. So I'm just gonna go and create a table here. Okay, so let us wait for some time for the table to to get created. So meanwhile, I will go and create an SNS notification. Basically, like whenever I upload files on S3 automatically, this notification should come to my mail. So I'm going to set up SNS here. So let me just open a new tab, and I'll type SNS here. So first thing is that I will create a topic here. So I'll just give standard, and I'll give the name of the topic as let's say learn, learn more automation. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create my own access policy where I'm gonna link with SNS with S3. So for that I have to do certain changes. Let me just remove this policy here, and I'm gonna add my own policy. So, so I'll just open the Okay. So there's certain changes that I need to do. So first thing is that I need to give the I need to change my region here. So if you want to change the region, look at the region. Mine is like US East 2. So I'm gonna just replace that here. And make sure you replace this with your account ID. So go here, no, go here, copy the account ID, and then just replace that with this one. Make sure you also replace your account ID here. And make sure you give your bucket name which you have created. So I'll go here. So this is my bucket name. And then I'm just gonna replace here. So so once I've edited my own access policy, so I'm just gonna go and create a topic here. Okay. So I think I just re forgot to replace the topic name here. Okay, I think I given the okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do the changes again. So make sure you change your region here, the account ID. Make sure you also change your account ID here. And make sure you change your topic name. Uh so you just have to uh cop replace that with your topic name. And then replace that with your and replace it with your bucket name. Okay. So now we're just gonna create a topic here. Okay, so our topic has been created successfully. And now we have to create a subscription. Basically, we need if we want to get notification through our email, we have to subscribe to the topic. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna create a subscription. Select the protocol as email and give your email address here. So I'm gonna give my email address. I'm just gonna create on subscription. So I have to go and subscribe to the topic. So it comes to my mail. So I'm just gonna open my Gmail. So yeah, I have to just confirm to the subscription. So I'm gonna click here. So yeah, so if I just refresh it, the status have been confirmed. Okay. So for now we have set up our S3, DynamoDB, and SNS. So now we're gonna set up our EC2 instance. So So first you have to, I'm going to search EC2 here. And then we have to create our EC2 instance. So just launch an instance here. Give it any name file. I'll just give like JSON learn more project. So so you have to select you can proceed without a keeper, or you can also select your keeper. It doesn't matter for this project. And we're gonna just select a security group here, and then we're gonna auto assign the IP address for our EC2 instance. So I'm just gonna enable it, and then I'm gonna launch the instance here. So before I connect to my EC2 instance, so I have to give the permission for my EC2 instance to access S3 and DynamoDB, because our main goal of the process is basically creating automation of generating the files, and push those files to S3, and from the S3 we need to load them to DynamoDB. So we are creating a basically a pipeline. So for that we need to give the permission for EC2 to access those other services that we're using in this project. So you have to click on action, go to security, and you have to modify an IAM role, okay? So we have to create a new IAM role. So for that, what we're gonna do is that, let me just open a new tab. So I'm gonna create a role. So let's create a role here, and you have to select EC2 here, click on next. So you have to give, yeah, so the permission that we're going to give is that we're going to allow EC2 to access S3 and DynamoDB. So you just have to type S3, select Amazon S3 full access, and just type DynamoDB and select Amazon DynamoDB full access, and click on next. Give a role name like is EC2 access to. Okay. So this is the name of the role. I'm just going to create a role here. And the role has been created. So now I have to go, just refresh once here. So check for the role. Okay, the role which we created just now. And as you see, this is the role which we created just now. So you have to select this role here, and just update your IAM role. So everything has been set now. So now we have to just write a script for generating the JSON files, and then creating an automation where we just transfer the files to the S3, and then from S3 we just load them to DynamoDB. So we just have to write the script here. So now you have to launch here. No, sorry, I have to just connect it here. My bad. Yeah, connect here and connect. Okay. But before that I have to link SNS with S3. So let me go to S3 here. Go to properties. Go to create an event notification, and you have to give an event name. So you can give any name that you want. Uh, for prefix you have to give JSON slash, and for suffix you have to give dot JSON. and you have to select the operation that's put here, and and make sure you select SNS here. Choose the SNS topic which you have created. Let me just look at the name of my SNS here. Learn more automation is a topic name. Okay, so uh just select the topic name which we have created here. So learn more automation is the topic name. Okay, choose your destination as SNS and click on save changes. Okay, so everything is set now. So let's go to EC2 instance and let's create a script for generating JSON files. So before creating a script, we have to install some necessary tools that we use for generating the JSON file and transferring those files from S3 and then from S3 to DynamoDB. So uh these are the commands we needed. Okay, and now we're just gonna verify once again. Just let me just copy and verify the tools that we have installed. Okay, so tools have been installed. So now we'll now create a script where we're gonna generate the JSON files. So so this is a command for creating a script, and then and that script is gonna be used for generating at least 100 JSON files. So so make sure you just copy this code here. And save this script here. And now we're going to make this script executable. So you have to give the permission for the script to get executed. So cmod is the command which we give the script to, which we give the permission for the script to execute. And now we're going to run this script. Okay, the file has been created successfully. And now we're just going to verify this. So ls is a command where we're going to list all the files that we have created. So, so we have actually generated up to 100 JSON files. So now the second step is that we're gonna automatically transfer this or push these files to the S3 bucket. So, so you have to create again. You have to create a script, another script for another script, basically another code for transferring this file from EC2 instance to S3 bucket. So just click enter and just copy this code. But there's some changes that we have to do in this code. So the changes is that we have to give the you have to give the bucket name here. So let's look at the bucket name one more time. So this is the bucket name of the bucket. So we just have to just replace that with our EC2 instance, with the bucket name here in our EC2 instance. Click. So yeah, this is it. So we're just gonna save this script, this file, and then we're gonna execute this script. Again, you have to give the permission for the script to get executed, and then we're gonna execute the script. So save command again. My bad. And then we're gonna execute this script here. Okay. So we're gonna go. So these are the files that are being uploaded here. So if I go to my email, so I'm getting notifications like those files have been uploaded to the S3 bucket. So it just keep popping here. So all the files are being transferred to the S3 bucket. I'll show you. So we just have to wait for some time for the files to get uploaded here. Okay. So as you see, that's great. So before that, there was nothing in the object in the bucket, right? Like there were no objects here. But now you can see that there's a folder here, and the folder and there's all those files are being uploaded here. So at least 68 files are being uploaded. So so we are uploading up to 100 files automatically. So as if we go back to your EC2 instance, so it is still uploading here. Okay. So the uploaded it has uploaded now. So if we want to verify, just refresh this. So almost all the 100 JSON files have been uploaded here. And from my notification, I got up to a lot of I'm getting notification for each file which is being uploaded to my S3 bucket. And now this final step is that we're gonna load these files from the S3. Wait. We stay in the S3 and we're gonna load them to a DynamoDB. So for that, we have to again write a script for from loading the file from S3 to DynamoDB, and then we're gonna execute that script. So we're just gonna create a script here. We're just gonna copy this code here, paste the code here, and we'll do some changes here. So first change is that you have to give your region name. So my region is US East, so I'm gonna give my region name. And make sure you give the bucket name. What was my bucket name? Okay, so it is learn more automation projects that I've created here. Just gonna I'm gonna replace with my bucket name here. And then I'm gonna give my DynamoDB table name. So make sure So mine is the name of my DynamoDB table is learn more. So it is already there. So but if you're given some other name, please replace that. And yeah, this is it. So let me just save the script. Make it give the permission for the script to be executed, and then we're gonna execute that script. And now we're gonna execute this script here. We're gonna run this script, and we'll see what will happen next here. So, so basically, what is happening is that all the files which are there in the S3 bucket, all the JSON file, it is being downloaded from the S3 bucket, and then it is getting pushed to the DynamoDB. So it will take at least, so all the hundreds files are being downloaded and being pushed to the DynamoDB. Okay. So the JSON data have been uploaded, like have been loaded to the DynamoDB. So we're just gonna verify it here. So if you go here, go to the table, click on export table, and these are all the JSON files which have been uploaded to DynamoDB here. So this is for the today's project. So this is what we did. We created an automation pipeline where we generate the JSON files, and then we just push them to S3 automatically, and then we just then load them from S3 to DynamoDB, and we have integrated all the AWS services like S3, DynamoDB, EC2, and SNS, and we have created a pipeline basically. So this is basically what the process is all about. So if you have any questions, you can ask me.
No, I understood.
Okay, okay. So yeah,
Vinod,
this is
can
for
you send me that PDFs?
yeah. I will share you the PDF after the meeting is over.
Okay.
Okay. So so yeah, thank you very much for joining.
Okay, thank you.